Let's go.
Freedom.
And there is Daniel Dubois stating that he has more experience boxing-wise than Anthony Joshua. And let me counterpunch. Let's look at Daniel Dubois and Anthony Joshua. And I know for a fact that as far as amateur-wise, Daniel has more amateur fights. He started younger. He started at age 9 compared to 18 for Anthony Joshua. And despite going, or not going rather, pro when he could have, or should I say to the Olympics or the Tokyo Games, he decided to go pro. He signed it with Frank Warren. He wanted the money. So I don't know if he was going through a financial deficit or anything like that, but Daniel decided to go pro. And him as a professional boxer, if you look at his overall box ranks, you know, he's 27 years old. He just had a birthday yesterday. Happy birthday to him, right? But as far as his fights, you know, we're looking at him with 24 bouts. Now, Anthony Joshua, if you look at his, he has 29 bouts. So you look at a guy that never went to the Olympics because he decided to go pro. A lot younger. 5-time champions in Finland and Germany. Does he have more experience? I would have to say he's done more amateur-wise, but you'll never know how far he would have went because he didn't go as far as Anthony Joshua to the games. And in the pros, he hasn't had many more. He's a 2-time champion. Believe it or not, he's a WBA regular, and now he's the IBF super. So he's a 2-time heavyweight champion and compared to a 2-time unified champion from Anthony Joshua. You know, if this was only amateur, this would be Daniel Dubois, but then Daniel Dubois didn't go to the Olympics. The pros, he hasn't had many fights and he hasn't had the accomplishments. Did he have the backing? You bet he did. Frank Warren has been backing Daniel Dubois ever since he signed him. Okay, so you can't say, oh, well, he's like a Gennady Golovkin or a guy like Dmitry Pitrug or a guy like Johoril Bakarov, right? Those guys don't really get promoted like they supposed to. And because they don't get the backing. Like Joe Joyce really didn't get the backing that Daniel Dubois got, right? So it's really all about accomplishments in the ring, but we will see who is better because they ultimately have to fight this month on the 21st. But Daniel Dubois saying, I think I have more experience. Yeah, maybe amateur because you've had more fights overall, but you didn't accomplish as much. And then with the debate or the argument that, hey, I've got more overall experience than Anthony Joshua. Well, you didn't have more fights than him. Both of you guys have losses. Joe Joyce, Usyk, Anthony Joshua, Andy Ruiz, Usyk. Right? So, yeah, you guys are in the same boat as that matter. So I don't know where he comes off. Now, did he start earlier? Yeah. Does that mean you have more experience? Not necessarily. Because having the amount of experience doesn't make you a better fighter. Okay? Or starting earlier don't make you with the experience, and experience don't really do much for you. I know a lot of guys that's been in there with a lot of fighters and they get beat by each and every one of them. Don't make the experience any better or make them a better fighter. You know what I mean? You look at guys like Hector Macho Camacho, God bless the dead. You know, he's been in there with Julio Cesar Chavez, Felix Trinidad, Oscar De La Hoya, but did he beat him? No. I have more experience. Okay. So for the sake of argument, I'll do a poll with Daniel Dubois versus Anthony Joshua, and you guys tell me who has the more experience between the two overall. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.